Hello and welcome. Uh, I've had this doll for a very long time. It was one of the earlier dolls that my dad found at the flea market like a long time ago. And at some point I decided that I want to reroot her. I removed her hair and I never did it because I am kind of scared of rerooting because I'm afraid that I might split the head, but I have this body donor who is a very good match for this doll. Like she's slightly lighter, but it will work. Like comparing the hand to the face, it will work pretty nicely. I also have some AliExpress hair here, and yeah, basically I wonder who this is. I know this is the Diva or Midge face mode. Actually, let's go to Fashion Dolls. This is the site that I know that I can reference to find out who a doll is, and it is harder with some dolls, but with this one should be easy because there aren't too many dolls using this face mode. So let's do it. Hannah Montana doll. Disney Hannah Montana Lily Truscott. Maybe this is the person who gave the pictures. But yeah, really this face mode isn't used too often. Like, it should be this doll, but you can see like this is the first one, and I have this one, the Midge. This one is very pretty. This is the one that we're working with today. I have seen this one, and basically, yeah, the last two dolls are the BMR, and this is one of a kind Carval Nuera doll, I think. But yeah, not too many, so this one was pretty easy to figure out who she is. So yeah, I guess Hannah Montana is gonna get new hair because I didn't like her original hair that she came with. I didn't like it because it was Caneclon and very flyaway and very densely rooted, by the way. Doesn't look like it, like she doesn't have too many holes in her head, but just the head was very, very deformed by the amount of hair she had. I'm sorry that I don't have like a picture or video, but really I have had this doll for a very long time and I have liked her and I haven't liked her at the same time because yeah, I didn't like the hair, and so one day I decided and I cut it, and yeah. But yeah, I'm gonna have to reroot her. And honestly, I think I will go with the curly brown because it's like very close to the eyebrows. And yeah, I think it will look good on her. Let's do it. I've been at it for a while, you can tell. It looks like it's almost ready, but it's not. It's like halfway because this part, the split, is gonna take me a very long time. I painted her scalp, which I don't usually do because I'm always afraid that the paint from the scalp will seep in. Also, this always happens. You see the paint is peeling here when I'm rerooting. Just poking with the needle, I peel the paint. But most of it is gonna be there, and I think it's gonna look better for the doll, just because this hair is very bright colored. And this is how she's starting to look in the front. The front is, ready. This time I decided, and with this hair is so much easy. never again curly hair. Got interrupted. Anyways, I was telling you that with this hair is so much more easy. And yeah, I have a lot of rooting left to do. My tool isn't doing so well. Also, this is something that I recommend you do. This, by the way, is for crucilinks. The background that I'm using is just a pattern for crucilinks that I've made. But anyways, just so you're not wondering what you're seeing here, I just use the paper because the hair is red and it's easy to see it. But this is just tape that I put on my finger, and it helps a lot because I put the hair on the finger and I grab it with the little you see, with this, and this way I poke my finger, and at the end of the rerooting my finger is just crusty and not with dirt but with basically skin, you know, just peeling the dead layer of my skin, but making it as if I'm grading it, you know, like it's disgusting, and it actually hurts, you know. It makes my skin really, really bad, and it hurts. And this is just tape. If you need to go and do something else, you peel it off, you throw it away, and you put just a new piece of tape, and it's a lifesaver. Just my hands used to really hurt from rerooting. I don't feel any pain, and as you can see, I am progressing really fast. Like I think this is 2 hours basically of work, and I think I have 2 more. I'm not saying that reroot is a fast job, but relatively it's going to be fast, I think. So yeah, we'll see. Okay, so I just have to do that, and this is like the hardest part to do because it's easy to break the scalp here, but let's do it. Like, I am very close to the end. I'm not gonna give up now. Let's do it. I just can't wait, but I have to wait a little more until I can pour the boiling water. But I separated the hair not very perfectly because it's really hard, because it's sticking straight up right now. You can see these little hairs, but I think after I put some boiling water on here and all of the hair, you know, flops down as it should, I will be able to fix what I haven't currently separated perfectly. Like, you know, some of here should be this way and so on, but I'm hoping that the part is gonna be okay. The part was the hardest part of it all, so I hope it will work and it won't be like bad. But I cannot wait anymore. This is my issue with rerooting. I just have to wait for too long, and I hate waiting. This video took a turn, but I had to go somewhere where I know I will have enough time. So I took basically my project with me into my little cosmetics bag. I spent some time at home choosing an outfit for her, and I have her head here. Let me get it out. There we go. So now I'm gonna need to pour boiling water on top of her, but first I will put her on the body, for which I think I will soften the head and then attempt to put her on the body. She looks a better match in real life, by the way. With the flashlight I can see a little bit of difference between the face and the body, but I think it will look good. And I just can't wait to see if she will be both on top, because yeah, this part, you know, the part is the hardest part for me. So let me heat some water and let's do this. Okay, the part, maybe I put too little hair because I was afraid that it's gonna split, but, or maybe I haven't parted it correctly, but if you don't look too closely, it actually looks good. And now that she has hair, she's giving me Ginny from Harry Potter, and it's not because of the red. Just, you know, this red isn't Ginny from Harry Potter red, but something about her is giving me Ginny from Harry Potter. Can't wait for the hair to dry and to dress her and to take her out for pictures. Maybe if I find lighter body, I'd head swap her because it's not perfect, but again, I think it's good enough for now. I'm very happy. It has been a few days since she has been ready, since she has been on this body, and I even took her out, took some pictures. As you maybe saw, I don't know how I will edit the video, but maybe before this you saw some pictures of her. She's obviously not a perfect match, but I've been thinking her head mold is just a very small head mold. Let me actually bring a bunch of those so you can see. So this is a fashionista who has the playline doll head size, and this is this Diva or Midge, and you can see how tiny her head is, and they are both on the same body, and you can see how much better, just proportionate, the fashionista looks than her. And this is Barbie looks, who is on a regular body, and There we go. She has like even smaller face mode than the Barbie looks, and the Barbie looks have the smaller head size, the so-called collector's head size, and I'm not sure, but I think maybe this Luxie girl is the one with the smallest head size, and this girl looks like she has even smaller head size than her. And here is Kit, who, because she doesn't have rooted hair here, maybe she looks to be the same size. And that made me think Kit may be a better match. And I'm not going to behead my Kit because I like my Kit the way she is, even though I haven't done too much with her. But I have this doll, who, when I put her next to this doll, looks very strange, and you see why. She's on the Kit body, on the petite body, and I think I'll just head swap them, because this head is older playline doll head, and you can see compared to the fashionista, it's like bigger than the fashionista, because I think she was a mermaid or something like that, or a fairy or a princess, Dreamtopia sort of doll, and they used to have even bigger heads than regular Barbies, because it's like fairy tale like. I really like this doll, this her face, and for a long time I enjoyed her on this body, but I think these two dolls both will just benefit from being head swapped. And I'll try it. I'll do it now. I'll just hit their heads and see how it will look once I change them. Okay, I am done with her. But before I show her to you, I'm gonna remind you to please subscribe if you watched the entire video. Maybe it was actually really interesting to you. And 90% of the people who watch my videos are unsubscribed according to analytics of this channel, which if you subscribe, it's not gonna cost you anything, and it's gonna just make my day every time I log in and see that we have one more person. I'm like, yippee! And consider subscribing, please. And yeah, I'm done with that tangent, but I always forget to ask people, and I know that people also forget. So anyways, this is my previous reroute. She has her video on the channel. If that's your first video that you've seen, you can go and check her video out. Here is the other girl that was on the petite body. She's now on the regular body, and yeah, I did really like her on her petite body, but I don't know, I just realized that this new girl that I've been working on in this video needs a petite body, and everyone has been telling me for such a long time that she's super weird on the petite body, because she has, you can see, has big head. This is like playline size head, and still she has a big head, but she's a very pretty doll. So anyways, here is this girly on her petite body, and I think this is a jackpot. I think it looks really good proportion wise. I don't know, tell me your opinion, but you can see how much smaller how much bigger this head is, and how much smaller this head is compared to this head, which is like more standard size Barbie head, which is very interesting. But you know, I still think that they go together, which is pretty cool. Side note, first time I like this dress on someone, and another side note, This hair that I'm using is very poor quality, and I'll tell you why. While I was head swapping them, I wrapped the two heads in a towel, you know, in a thick towel, and blew on the heads, you know, on this part. I just wrap the head up to here and pull the hair up in the towel, and I blow with the hot air on this part of the head so it softens and I can pull the head off. And when I removed her from the towel, the hair was sticking up, so basically I had to repeat the hot water process over again to settle the hair. It looks really nice, it moves very nice, it is amazing color, just it is very easily manipulated with heat. Just apply a little bit of heat and it denies gravity basically. It just goes everywhere, which it's a strange hair fiber, but I don't know, I like it. And I have blue and pink of that, and I have a blonde. I'm not sure that the blonde is the same material. It definitely it's not this material. This is also like a cheaper hair fiber, but I don't know, I think they look okay. Again, this part didn't work so well. I had to put a lot more hair in there, but I was afraid to do it. Next time with next reroot I will do it. For now I think she has been true enough, and I don't know, I like her enough, and I like the fact that I was able to, you know, for years I've had like a bag of doe hair, not just this. I have like weak Caneclon hair, like Caneclon for humans, not doe Caneclon. Doe Caneclon and human wicks Caneclon are very different. Human wicks Caneclon is very just thick and it's really hard to work with it for those, but I have a lot of that hair because I didn't know better, and it was at the flea market and they were brand new hair extensions, like ponytails and stuff like that to attach to your hair, and I saw them and they were like $1, like huge ponytails, and so I bought like a good amount of them. I rerooted with one of them and it was way too thick. I don't have anything about it on the channel, and that though is somewhere in a box which I cannot find her. Eventually the hope is that I will have to go through all of my box dolls when I have space to display more dolls, and you will see her then. But basically I stuck so much of that hair that is also like a thick fiber in that doll's head that it was just way too much. Well, actually I rerooted 2 dolls with that hair that I'm speaking about, and this is the other doll, which I have video about repainting this girl on the channel and about her hair, but I will let me just, sorry, I want to speak too fast, but I cannot speak as fast as my my thought is running. But anyways, I would just like to mention that the outfit that she's wearing was made by this artist, who is a friend of mine, and you can find her at Instagram and Facebook. But anyways, I repainted the doll herself and rerooted her before I sent her to my friend, and you can just see the human Caneclon, you know, for human wigs. It is very coarse and thick, and this looks this way because it broke here and opened because of too much hair, and then I glued it back, and this is hard, this is paint. I put paint on there because there was glue and it was ugly. Again, I consider this doll to be my first successful reroot. This doll that I am showing you right now is kind of okay, you know. She looks good, but she's an art doll. I cannot do anything with her hair, like hairstyles or anything, basically. She's stuck forever as the character she is, which, you know, I love her the way she is, but yeah. As she has this little flower crown and it sits on top of her head, and there, that's that. While this girl I can do hairstyles with. I did already pour hot and cold water a lot of times on her, and there is no hair falling out of her head. So the glue that I'm using works, although I don't know if I mention it at some point in the little clips that you saw before this of me making her, but the glue that I used is super liquid, and basically I squeezed too much of it in her head, and then I had to squeeze the head for the glue to, you know, basically I wasted a lot of glue because I put too much in, and I had to get some of it out. Which I don't know in the long term, that much glue on the plastic, will her head change color or something of that sort, you know, because glues have weird ways of working with things. And contact glue basically means that you put it on one surface, then you put it on the other surface that you want to glue the first surface to, and it melts both surfaces a little bit, and when you touch the two surfaces that already have the glue, they kind of melt together, and this is how contact glue usually works and glues. So yeah, something like that happened you know, with the head, and it looks fine for now, but long term, I don't know, I'm not a chemist, I don't know how it will react with the plastic. And this is something that I see a lot of times people do in the doll community. We alter, customize our dolls, and we show to people, look, I did this and it's perfect, and na. And we never talk about the fact that she might look good now, but 5 years later she can melt. Like, I doubt that it will be so severe and it will happen something like that, but that's always a chance. I just want to underline it here that I do also have, like, I used to have a little disclaimer that basically customizing your doll can result in destroying it, and that is 100% true. And this is why these videos also aren't for kids, because if you have bought the dolls with your own money and you realize that you can destroy it, that's fine if you wanna try to do it. But yeah, doll customization is not something for people who don't realize that they might end up ruining the doll. Also, you might end up upgrading her, which I think this is a great upgrade for this girl. I had her for several years. My dad found her at the flea market, I think, years ago, but I just didn't like her original body. I didn't like her original hair, and I tried to boil wash it, but boil washing connect one doesn't look good. It makes it flat, and at the same time it's not flat. I don't know, I cannot explain, but it didn't look good to me. So I cut off the hair, I put her in a box, and basically forgot about her because I was too intimidated to reroot. But that's over with, and hopefully soon I can try another doll, because I do have like a drawer of doll heads, literally. I know it sounds crazy, but you can check out the channel. I have so many flea market videos, and sometimes from the flea market a doll head is all you can salvage from the dolls. And this is why I have like a lot of doll heads, because their hair has been cut, the bodies has been chewed, but they still have good face mold or even good face paint. So I clean them up and I stack them up for when I feel like rerooting. And now it's feel like I feel like rerooting. Sorry, English not my first language, so sometimes English exist stops working. But yeah. Anyway, thank you so much for sticking around with me for this transformation and for listening to me rant for so long. You are awesome. Don't forget to leave a like if you like her, or a dislike. I don't mind. I love feedback. And if I didn't love feedback, I wouldn't be uploading videos, you know. I would just be doing what I do and just keeping it to myself and being happy like that. But I just feel happy sharing my hobby with like-minded people, which if you're watching the video, you're probably like-minded person, sorry. So yeah, that's great. Thank you for being here. Thank you for subscribing if you have subscribed, or if today is the day that I get you to subscribe. That's awesome. Thank you again, and come back within a day or two for another video. Tell me what you think about her transformation in the comments, and I'll see you in the comments and within a day or two for the next video. Thanks, and bye for now.